just filmed this entire video without realizing that my camera wasn't recording. Hey, what is up you guys? I'm back with another video, and I know this video is late, okay? I'm really sorry. I'm trying my best here, okay? And if you really think about it, last week my video was posted on Wednesday too, so this one's actually right on time. Will I start posting on Wednesdays now? I don't know. Let's find out. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Hair, and not the musical. Although it is a really good musical, like a great musical, highly recommend. So about a week ago, I went and got my hair cut, and to a lot of people it might not seem like that big of a difference, but to me it is a huge difference. I feel so much more confident, so much more mature. I just love my hair like this. Don't know why, but I just do. I like it. I like this length. I like this style. It's very sophisticated. It says I'm wearing a button-down plaid shirt. Okay. However, I was not always super comfortable with experimenting with my hair, cutting it, dyeing it, anything like that. Up until about March 2018, I was so protective of my hair. I would not do anything with it. I wouldn't put heat on it. I wouldn't put product in it. I would never cut it more than ½ an inch. Only to keep it healthy. That's the only reason I did it. If I didn't have to, I would have never cut it. My hair was so long. It was like down past my boobs. That's how long it was. And I used that as my kind of safety blanket. And I know that a lot of other people have this kind of thing, but for me, it was a lot. I was so sure that my long hair was what made me pretty, or what made me confident, or what made me who I was. Without my long hair, I wasn't myself. That was my mindset, which is completely stupid, first of all, because one physical trait or even one personality trait doesn't define a person. And I found that out way later than I should have. It took me a huge wake-up call to finally snap out of it and get rid of my safety blanket. And that wake-up call, no matter how cliche it is, was a breakup. Yes, you heard me correctly. I had a breakup, and it inspired me to do what all girls do in rom-coms. Get a whole new wardrobe and cut off all their hair. Now, although I was a little too broke to get a whole new wardrobe, I did, however, have enough money to get my hair cut, which was terrifying to me. But I felt like I needed to do it. I felt like I needed a new start. I felt like I needed a refreshing new look. So one day I went to see my hairdresser and I told her to cut off all my hair. Not literally, but like a lot of it. I wanted my hair very, very short. I wanted it very, very different. Now, mind you, my hairdresser had been cutting my hair for around, I want to say 8 years. Yeah, that sounds about right. And every time I went into her salon, I would always tell her to cut no more than ½ an inch off my hair. Like, that's little. That's like that much. So when I go in and tell her that I want to cut my hair short, you can understand why she'd be a little confused. I end up explaining her the situation, and she says, how about we go slow? So she starts cutting my hair, and she ends up cutting about that much off, I would say. My hair was up to about there-ish. Yeah, about there. And then I told her I wanted it shorter. So she went higher and a little higher. And my hair was about that length. At first, I started freaking out because in my head I was like, what the heck did I do? I'm an idiot. I should never have cut off all my hair. But as soon as she finished styling it and doing layers and everything, I looked in the mirror and it was exactly what I wanted. I was a new me. And And I loved my hairstyle. It made me feel more mature, more confident. And believe me, at that point in my life, I could have used some confidence, and the hair gave it to me. And my adventures with hair didn't end there. About a month later, I decided that I was bored of having blonde hair. I didn't want to be boring anymore. I felt like it was time for a color change. So I decided to dye my hair auburn red. Yep, I had my friend come over one day. We bought some hair dye from the drugstore and dyed my hair. It was bright, it was red, and it was completely different from what I'd had before. And I did not inform my mother of this beforehand, so when she got home, she had a little bit of surprise. She wasn't exactly mad per se. She knew I wanted to dye my hair, she just didn't know when it was going to happen. So she kind of just had to adjust and process, and a lot of people had to adjust and process. My grandmother, in particular, was not a huge fan at first because she loved my blonde hair, she thought it was beautiful, and every time I brought up dyeing it, she would say, "No, you're not allowed to dye it, you're not allowed to dye it." And then I dyed it. Sorry, man. And from about April to November, I had red hair, and I loved it. I felt like a completely different person. The red ended up fading from a bright auburn to a strawberry blonde, and both colors I loved. I loved both colors. It's really rare to find a color that fades very nicely, and you're lucky if you do. And I think it's because my hair was so blonde and I had extreme virgin hair, like I'd never straightened it or curled it ever. I didn't like putting heat on my hair because I thought it would damage it. Come December, I was getting a little bored of my hair again. So I decided to dye it once more. And this time, go a little bit more drastic. So I went from strawberry blonde hair to a lavender purple. Yep, my hair was purple. And I'm not talking like a subtle shade of like silver purple. No. I'm talking this kind of purple. My hair was the color of this butterfly. But unfortunately that hair dye didn't last very long because it was extremely temporary. It lasted for maybe a couple weeks and then faded back to blonde I have now. Honestly, I kind of miss it, and I might do it again someday. But I don't know when, so we'll see. But what I now know is that I was scared for nothing. Cutting your hair might be a huge change, but it can always grow back. It's not gone forever. And sometimes it's nice to step outside of your comfort zone. Get rid of that safety blanket. And now, I love experimenting with my hair. I love trying new styles, new colors, everything. I just want to change it up every single month, be a new person every single month. And I love it. I am not afraid anymore. In fact, I'd even say I'm excited for my next hair change. Even though this is still pretty new, already starting to get bored. Yes, that is how easily I get bored. So if you know somebody with a safety blanket, whether it's their hair, the way they dress, the way they do their makeup, and if you think they need a push to step out of their comfort zone, share this video. Let them know that it's not that scary. If I did it, anyone can. Believe me, I am a huge scaredy cat and extremely paranoid. Always have been, always will be. Anyways, that is all I have for you guys this week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, really sorry it's late. I'm working on it, I promise. And if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share it with people. Let people know that there are others with safety blankets, and that it's okay to get rid of them. And if you want to see more of me, that'd be pretty cool if you did. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. That's the like up. That's the thumbs up button. It's fine. If you want to see more of me, that'd be pretty cool if you did. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye! And I think it's because my hair was so blonde and I had extreme virgin hair, like I'd never ironed it or curled it or anything like that. What was that language? Flat ironed it, curled iron, what? Still can't talk. And, nope.